Hi, I'm Jay Celsius, and this is a video showing some of my pipes. Alright, well, the first pipe I'm going to show is one that several of us have. I've seen. It's a Peterson Aran. This is a Bulldog. Bulldogs are my favorite type of pipe, and but yeah, this one is a good smoker. I really enjoy it. It's also really light, which is a big plus for me because I like to do other things while I'm smoking. I can put this in my mouth and play guitar or watch Frasier, which I do every day at dinner time. Of course, I can't really eat and smoke yet. But yeah, it has a P-lip, which I really am kind of indifferent towards. I tried it. It's good. It's not really any different than any of my other pipes. A fishtail, I think, is just as good as this, so I don't know, but I do really enjoy this pipe. One of my favorites, and yeah, it really fits me well, I guess, at least my needs. Here's another small-ish Bulldog. This is probably my favorite pipe that I have. A really good smoker. It's a Luciano. I'm not sure if you're aware of this brand, but they're a pretty good brand. I went in, and actually this was recommended to me by a guy about my age at the tobacconist. He just loves Luciano pipes, and so I tried one, and I love Luciano pipes. I'm probably going to get another one soon because this is such a good smoker. It's just really everything I want. It's nice and light. It's a Bulldog, which again is my favorite. And yeah, just really nice pipe. This one and the first one are dedicated to English blends. One that's not dedicated to English blends is Rocca Novo. This is a nice, kind of a pretty pipe. The first rusticated pipe that I ever got. I was against rustication at first. I didn't think it was very good looking. But then my tobacconist, a different person, told me to try this one out. And so it was $35, I think. I think it was originally like 50 something, but they marked it down for me. I guess they go in there a lot or something. But yeah, it was a good pipe. It smokes pretty good. Not the best smoker I have, but definitely not the worst. And yeah, it has a nice, cool looking stem. I think it's vulcanite. And yeah, just overall good smoker. And I smoke Virginias out of this. One that is not such a good smoker is the Nording Freehand. I like this pipe a lot, and it can be a good smoker, but when it's not, it's really not. The hole was drilled kind of too low, and you can't run a pipe cleaner through it. It'll just hit the bottom, and whatever gunk is in there will just be pushed up against that, not out of it. And so obviously that is an issue when you are smoking a pipe, especially if you are like to run a pipe cleaner through it. And so any gunk that goes down to the bottom, and since the hole is near the bottom, lots of gunk goes there, it can clog it up, and then you just can't smoke it. It's literally, impossible to smoke. And especially if you're driving, it's very infuriating. I drive and smoke, quite often, but never with this. Also, it's kind of heavier, and so I can't do much with it. But I do enjoy it nonetheless. And yeah, let's see. Here is a Missouri Meerschaum. This one was sent to me by Federal MNG with the trade. He sent me this and a maple blend, and in case I didn't want the maple blend to ghost any of my pipes, he sent this. He's very thoughtful, and it's nice. I never tried a Missouri Meerschaum cob, but I did like this one a lot. It actually, something that turns me off to a lot of cobs is that the stem feels kind of cheap, and I like to clench. So, but no, this one feels great. I mean, pretty darn good, and it looks nice to boot, I think. So, let's see. Another cob I have, which is kind of a half cob, is the Aristocob. This one actually is from the Art Deco period. It's called an Aristocob because it looks kind of fancier than a cob, but if you unscrew the lid, you see that there is a corncob insert. I don't smoke it very often, A, because the bit feels kind of cheap to me, and B, because these inserts aren't made anymore, and while you can find them on the internet, it's kind of a hassle. So I don't look for them anymore, and I just enjoy it occasionally. But it's a good smoker. I mean, here's another metal pipe that I have, a Dr. Plumb Peacemaker 7. Neat about this is that it has the bowl that comes off. So if I want to smoke English blends, I use this bowl. If I want to smoke aromatics or something, I'll smoke out of this bowl. It's a really quick little smoke because it's a shallow bowl, but actually quite nice. The bit is a little thicker than normal, and it was hard to get used to, but I'm sure it wouldn't be for people who use rubber ends. It'd just be like any other pipe. But it's overall a nice pipe, a decent pipe. I mean, I don't think a metal pipe will ever really live up to a briar pipe, but it's good nonetheless for the occasional smoke. This is one I take with me. It's a basket pipe. My wife's favorite. I don't know why. I guess the stem. But yeah, I take it with me when I go canoeing or hiking or whatever outside activity. And because if I break it, I'm not going to beat myself up about it too much, because it was cheap, and because it's nothing special. I mean, I do like it, and it's kind of quaint. But yeah, I just smoke whatever out of this because, again, I don't care if I ghost it. I mean, it's not the biggest loss. Let's see. That's about it, actually, for my pipes. I know some of us are Lord of the Rings fans, or Tolkien fans in general. I know that Frosty just loves to hear about that, too. So, while, before I end this, show you some of the Lord of the Rings books that I have. This is one my grandmother gave to me. It was my uncle's, and he has passed on now. So it means a lot to me. It's from 1968. This is one that I got and first read years ago, and this has, The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. It's a pretty nice little set. I like it. This is a history of the Lord of the Rings, Part 1. If you're a big fan, and I mean a big fan, you might want to read this. Otherwise, you're not going to care about it. It just kind of tells you, it runs you through kind of the development of the story. Here's a Silmarillion. If you're a pretty good fan of Tolkien, you should read this. Here's another posthumous release, Children of Hurin. Very sad story. And my Lord of the Rings Extended Edition Blu-rays. And behind the camera is a poster, but obviously you can't see that. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed that, and happy smoking, and peace.